So,
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call the temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal. Even in death, I serve the Omnisire.
so I've been looking forward to this shit for absolute ages. I've been wanting to get into this. And so, since it was on 60% sale, and, I already feel like I'm gonna fucking die anyway, I decided to throw it in. Should I? I don't know if I want to adjust any of that, or just leave it. Do I want it on hard? We'll just put it on normal. I don't want to play on casual, but, the 41st millennium, a time of darkness and war. The Imperium of Man claims the whole galaxy in the name of the God Emperor, fights an endless war against Xenos from without, heretics from within, and supernatural horrors from beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleet serve the Adeptus Mechanicus. Oh, that's right, Mechanicus is the old one. They are the tech priests of Mars, guardians and reclaimers of the humanity's technology, ever searching for remnants of knowledge from man's glorious past, exploring the depths of the galaxy for worlds long lost to mankind. In the name of their machine god, they manufacture the Imperial war machines within gigantic foundries, known as Forge Worlds. Gradually, the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weaknesses, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is both stronger and spiritually pure. Their leaders, the inscrutable Magi, protect the Forge Worlds and explore the furthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts of Skitari troops. It is a time of warfare, tragedy, and portents of doom. Across this benighted galaxy, the Adeptus Mechanicus are one of mankind's last defenses against a new dark age. Or perhaps they will be the ones to hasten its dawn. An echo in the new sphere, Magos. An old transmission lost in the warp and recovered only now. Is it worthy of our attention? The Great Divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. We are weaker than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown, possible key to victory. An opportunity to research, perhaps avert the ill fate that has befallen us. The transmission's origin is Silva Tenebris, part of the Asmissus Solaris within Ultima Segmentum. Search the rolls, Reditus. Gather them. 4 months later. Not bad. Whoever finds this transmission and follows me here, give thanks that you will see what I have seen. But be wary, my fellow seekers of knowledge. Whatever lies beneath this world I fear, I hope I have woken it. I came to this world to investigate its ruins, but found so much more. Terrors, yes. Threats to body and soul. But by the Omniscience, I found such wonders. This is the last transmission of Magos Rayshak. He vanished while on an exploratory mission to investigate Xenos structures on Silva Tenebris. Hypothesis. He found something. Our mission on this world is to ascertain any Xenos presence, and if we find it, eliminate it as a threat to the Imperium. The opening of the Great Divide means we can call on no additional support from the Forge Worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources we bring with us. Benefit analysis. Peace for sector. Knowledge for mankind. Plus potential. Plus opportunity. An opportunity to destroy the works of the Xenos Scalvolia, not appropriate them. Themyscrian Manuscripts, verse 619. What the enemy built, let it be made asunder. For to us it will be as a house of sand and knives. Magi, we are approaching the target coordinates. Location, Eastern Fringe, planet, Silva Tenebris, coordinates 3145992x1.618034. Oh god, this fucking song is such a bop. Look at that. It's a nice little frigate we got there. Location, Eastern Fringe. Okay, we already read that. It just briefly turned invisible when we... There she is. Temperate climate, atmosphere standard breathable. Muscatari troops should be able to operate down there without trouble. Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we're in a stable orbit, Magos. Administrative records indicate a single colony, St. Eckart's Hope, on the surface near the Xenos ruins. No contact recorded in 2 centuries. Colony presumed failed. The Skitaria will deploy to the surface near the ruins along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. I shall monitor them from the command throne on board. Servo-Skull Reditus will serve as my eyes on the surface. We make landfall at once. Yes, Magos. I'll set up a forward command post. Rayshak's transmission looked like it came from underground. We'll secure any entrances to an underground structure so your tech priests can begin the exploration. Agrelec sector located. The tomb reeks of stale, dusty antiquity. Its once stern architecture is littered with debris and tarnished with the patina of age. Here and there, fissures in the structure cast feeble light over cracked and tarnished metal. The tomb was once brutalist and oppressive, as if designed to crush the spirits of its inhabitants. It is no less intimidating now, but instead of evoking a merciless guiding intelligence, it speaks only of decline and death. This place seems abandoned at first glance, but as the exploratory troops move through its hushed corridors, the ancient dust stirs, and something long dead begins to take on a facsimile of life. Going by our fragmentary information, it looks like a buried tomb structure. Then the sword of the Omnissiah is ready to fall. We deploy immediately. What secrets of this world equals 0. I don't like you as much as the others. Like, you seem like a bit of a wimp. I console action, Magos Festinius. Our purpose should be here to destroy the threat of the alien, not to bask in its blasphemy. Officisms of the logic saints, 7091. In the presence of the Xenos lies the invisible miasma of corruption. Destruction is not possible from orbit VX. The structure is too deeply buried. In Scavola, I have no intention of plundering whatever trinkets I can find from this place. Sadly, you're not the one who's in charge. The exploratory unit of tech priests is inside the tomb and ready to proceed, Magos. There's no telling what we will find. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected. It would be folly to commit our whole manpower to the unknown, especially when the potential of a moral threat exists that the Skitarii are less able to withstand. I have the greatest respect for my Skitarii, but they are still far from the ascension that a tech priest affords. I agree, Subdomina. I should... Oop. Alright, I'm sorry that you were done. I agree, Subdomina. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Servoskull Redditus shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. Omnisci be praised. We're going in. The Adeptus Mechanicus are a curious breed. They explore and interact with machines they do not fully understand. Within this tutorial, you'll have to explore the interface to discover what to do. Like a true tech priest, you must experiment in order to learn. We'll help you out this one time. Left mouse button, click on the adjacent room to move. Like that? Doesn't do anything. Oh, duh. So I got 4 servitors, Magos Manrius, and Apprentice Jeremiah. Alright. These Xenos hieroglyphs, I know of them. They are my undoers, Necrons, mysterious, ill-researched, corruptive. This could be a rare sample of the Necron language, Magos. We barely have any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. I really don't like you. This is a work of the alien Magos. Codex Fulminatus 83.12. Show caution and scorn in all things. Sometimes tech priests feedback important information about what they encounter in a room. These situations will require you, our commander, to make decisions. There will be consequences, so choose wisely. Shit, no. We're detecting a massive energy spike from inside the tomb. Something's happening in there. Something huge. No Solith source detected, also known as Blackstone. Request collection, immediate. As one of the tech priests kneels to get a closer look at the obelisk, it seems to react to the cohort's presence. The obelisk splits open, and a powerful, painful wave of exotic energy spills out. Inside are clustered formations of a rare-looking material. Okay, so 150. Bullshit. Ooh, there's some boys in there. Nothing going on here, okay. Necrons. Reshak did encounter them after all. No wonder he didn't make it off this planet. Every datum we have says they're as deadly as they are inhuman. I don't know why I'm pressing spacebar to try and advance. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of Xenos constructs, not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. We'll just push this middle button. That's fine, we get ambushed. I'm cool with that. Xenos form detected. Confirmed. Redditus cogitators now function for synthetic forms. Overwhelming excitement. Finally, we can study this standard construct. Necron warrior. Weak spots detected. Plus, none equals concerning. I wonder about the symbols emblazoned on their torsos. It must... Do not underestimate Gauss weaponry. Highly biotime. This is true. I've heard our brothers and sisters of the Mechanicus have lost their lives trying to solve the mysteries of these Xenos weapons. Approach with caution. It's also, double-checking cogitators, widely known that they will self-repair, reanimate, or reconstruct themselves if left the time to do so. Wounds that would instantly kill a Scutari are the equivalent to a Class C graze to Necrons. Okay, and they move first, right? At the start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted squares. Click on a square to place a unit. So let's see, we'll go here. Yeah, we'll put you, like, kind of over here. Ooh. You do not like it when I tell you to do something that's impossible. Okay, maybe Jeremiah should be, like, a little more cautious. Nah. I thought I had more guys than that. Ah, whatever. It's the first fight, so I'm probably only completely screwed. Through pain, I find wisdom. To move a unit, click within the blue outline surrounding your unit, then you confirm movement. To decline, simply RMB click anywhere. Ooh. He strongly recommends that I move there. Is that what that is? Well, you've just moved your tech priest to a source of cognition points. Represent the valuable information tech priests are harvesting. Fastest we... Okay, so... Like, just by moving next to it, I get some. CPR is shared team resource. Plan ahead. Whoa! Oh, right. So don't get me wrong, I do... I kind of feel like I should move to support this guy here. Like the Phosphorus Serpenter requires CPUs. The right-hand side of each action. So I can melee with that. This costs, like, money to use. That looks like it hurt. I've revealed the statistics. Knowing your enemy's stats will greatly increase your chances of success. Several skills reveal HP, physical armor, and energy armor statistics. Then decide what weapon types physical energy work best against this target. Yeah, keep moving. Can't you still move? I guess not. Oh, so I can be like, alright, server. I want one of you to go there. Then I'll have another one, like, stand over. Oh, okay. I guess I already spent it. Ow! Two types of units to control. Tech priests, the 2 units you've already commanded, or troops, such as the one which you've just deployed onto the battlefield. Troops are your servants and cannon fodder. They don't have access to as many weapons as skills and tech priests. However, they are useful and should not be overlooked. So, like, let's say I want you to move here and punch the man. Killing Necrons isn't simple. Necrons are made of a self-repairing metal that is able to knit together dismembered limbs and gaping wounds. We call this reanimation protocol. When a Necron is in their reanimation protocol, they're unable to fight, but will return to fighting condition soon. Dealing any amount of damage to a Necron in this protocol state will destroy them indefinitely. Okay. You've used all possible actions for this unit, and there's nothing more it can do this round. Press the end turn bottom right of the action bar. So like we go here. It's out of range, but I should be able to the Necron you just attacked has been teleported away to somewhere far beyond our reach. In practical terms, this means you have killed the target. I guess it's fine. So the apprentice should be able to end his turn. Very good. All Xenos life forms purged. Your cohort's HP carries over from each fight within a mission. Keep this in mind when exploring a tomb, and look out for opportunities to repair. Okay, so that damage is going to stay on the Magos. Hypothesis formulation. Sarcophagi / coffin / burial places. Structural purpose designation. Tomb. The chambers ahead are several groups of structures like upright coffins of an unknown material. Ignite. No. Press on. Ensure you observe your surroundings carefully. Detailed pictographs and readings may be the key to success. You're damn right, we are gathering all the intrigue. They're waking up. The cohort examines the sarcophagi, and note that each indeed contains a Necron warform within its heavily armored exterior. They are drawing power from somewhere. Cool. I mean, sure, we woke some people up, but we're here for knowledge, damn it. I don't care what the video game says. After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks. The sound of whirring energy builds up around your troops. A quick omnispec scan reveals you're surrounded on all sides by Xenos life forms. Ooh, that's a big one. Okay. So Jeremiah is our range boy, and Marinus is our melee man. So we're gonna put Marinus there, and then our apprentice here, and that should do it. I just kind of wanted to see how far he could move. Do I can only store 4 cognition, so I'll put us within range. Yeah, shoot him with your bang gun. You've not revealed the statistics of this target. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Several skills, specialized weapons, and other skills reveal the life of an enemy. Do I try to move you into cover? I guess I leave it there. Owie! Through pain, I find wisdom. Oh, but from there I can whack him with the axe. When you enter melee combat, you're unable to use your ranged weapons as they're too dangerous to use at close range. Axe, axe, axe. Mind if I ask you a question? When an enemy moves out of melee range, providing your unit has a melee weapon, the enemy will trigger an attack of opportunity. An opportunity attack gives your unit a free melee attack on an enemy. Each unit can only perform 1 opportunity attack per round. You've killed a Necron unit with a critical hit. When you critically kill a Necron, they're unable to activate their reanimation protocols and are instantly teleported from the battle. Okay, I don't like that. What are those? Opportunity equals knowledge. Gather. Must obtain. Require. Scarabs detected. Source data surfacing. Rashak. Oh, this is the tech priest we downloaded, huh? No life forms detected. Area safe. Continue forward. Reditus. Verify your cogitators. Then tell me what surfaced from Magos Reshak's cogitators. Scarabs of an unknown Xenos race. Biology. Synthetic. Possible abominable intelligence. 1 specimen's gathered. AR theory equals false. Personal recording. Weeks of study show there are many variants of Scarab, each with their own roles within the Xenos economy and architecture, able to build and deconstruct anything they encounter, able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. But be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some more of Reshek's data than we thought was corrupt. It must be due to us recording these Xenos forms that the machine spirit has blessed us with access to these cogitator records. I'm unsure why he would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. Alright, there we go. Oh, ow! When servitors are hit in combat, tech priests take an interest, quickly noting down damage angles, projectile speeds, and other useful combat information to be used later against their enemies. This is represented by gaining a cognition point. Servitors are a very useful unit in all your missions. Bash him. Huh. This is your servo skull. The skull of a faithful servant of the Omnissiah augmented to be a useful companion. Every tech priest has their own servo skull. Servo skulls are very helpful in combat, in cognition point collection. Select an enemy to find out its battle statistics. Sure. Why don't we walk over there? So it says that they tend to come with 4 HP. Smashy. Okay, my servitor's taking an absolute mountain of damage. Ow! Okay, bash it. Can you hit it? Does he? I don't think he can do the thing. Alright. It's all good. Might have wasted. Okay, that servitor is going down unless I do some crazy shit. Yeah, bash it. Make sure it's dead. All weapons have sacred machine spirits within them. The more you use a weapon, the more charged it becomes. When a machine spirit is charged, you'll gain a buff to the attack of that weapon. Each weapon's machine spirit will charge at a different rate. This is shown underneath the weapon's icon. When you select the weapon, you'll see the buffs of the machine spirit within the tooltip. So it's going to do 1 extra damage and not... Oh, I can't shoot. I can't shoot through people. Coolio, I mean, we took a metric shitload of damage there. All Xenos life forms purged. Alright. Now we definitely woke some guys up, so this is gonna be bad. This symbol represents a location of significant importance to your mission. Entering these rooms brings you closer to the end of a mission. Negative signs of hostile forces, seeking permission to proceed with data collection protocols. Confirmed. Permission authorized. Acknowledged, Mechanicus. Protocol begins. What is primary focus, sire? Knowledge of Necron forces, numbers, defenses, location, any form of data on how many remain on this rock. Secondary. Source, the purpose of this tube, why it was built. Interface devices all but eroded. There's one device that may hold answers, but Necron data looms are incomprehensible to Imperium Archaeotech. This might take a while. Idea. Magos. If I may take host of this priest, I could be of some assistance. Approved. New spheric interface incomplete. Hard to decipher purpose. List of suggestions, Magos. Plus, deconstruct advice. Plus, activate switch mechanisms. Plus, learn Necron language and return later. What will it be, sire? Always so meticulous with your lists, Tech Inquisitor. Engage on Xenos mechanisms, though I detest to do so. The promises of the rewards are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to the Xenos learnings may be the only way to reach the Archaeotech we seek. Protocol updated. Confusion. New spheric interference. Disconnect at once. Purged. Reset. New spheric disconnect complete. Possible scrap code. Will fragment now. Fragment. Sire, we have an unfavorable issue to deal with. Requesting Dominus input. Fragmenting. Explain. As Tech Inquisitor Scaevolia left suddenly, my cogitators glitched. Augmentations entered sporadic reaction protocols and have fried vital sign regitories. Unclear of full damage report. Necron device is now activated, sire. Fragmenting. 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 Remove yourself from the new sphere, Scaevolia. Redditus, report. The tomb is waking, sire. Reports from Skitarii cohorts across the planet note that tremors vex their locals. We lost contact with the Skitarii that were covering the entrance to this tomb. We can hear noises of approaching forces. Improve protection protocols, load weapons, and ready for what is to come. We must face the Xenos.
I wake with the turning of aeons. Stars yet to burn, life yet to blossom. Is it truly time?
Yeah, buddy. Thrones of Mars, what was that? An omnilinguistic transmission, Magos. It seems these mute constructs are not the only inhabitants of this structure.
What is this? Flesh and
Why do you get to speak? Principal Xenos Warform sighted. Exotic energy signatures past sensor range. Designate Xenos Abominatatis. High value target confirmed. The hunt is on. What are your orders, Magos? I already told you we're going full science, so. The cohort reaches a large chamber beneath the first layers of Xenos ruins. Bridges stretch from the balancing platforms, barely holding themselves together, where rubber falls from high walkways like breadcrumbs, escaping into the abyss below. Yes, we have captured it. If you insist, Magos, we will do our best, but I fear you may be overestimating our combat capacity.
Insects. This galaxy is infested with vermin.
Yeah, I know, but I'm working on it, alright? Green light flickers into life from within the shadows. The cohort prepares for the worst as skeletal silhouettes start to form in front of the shadows. Survive 6 rounds. This is the final battle of the tutorial. Apply what you have learned so far and strive to obtain victory. The 41st millennium is a brutal place. You may lose this battle, but not the war. The Mechanicus, there are many alternate paths to discover. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Well, this guy's big and has big guts, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna Leroy Jenkins this shit. So, like, here's what I'm thinking. These 2 weak boys are gonna watch the back flank, right? So let's see. The apprentice can move back behind. Big boy servitor can go there. Alright. Oh, see, big boy servitor goes first. That's good, right? Ow. Yeah, so your guys' only goal is to try and buy me some time.
I sailed the void for 1,000 years. I fought the war in heaven. What can you do to strike fear in one such as I?
Server. Oh. Wait. Oh. One has died. Don't worry. Troops are cannon fodder designed to protect your tech priests from enemy attacks. Without tech priests, your mission will fail. You've just delayed this unit's turn. Delaying a unit's turn will move the unit to the end of the initiative queue. Cannot delay its queue more than once. Okay, yeah. Is this going to be close enough for you to hit him, do you think? Oh, of course it's out of range. Will he get an attack of opportunity here? Well, either way, I want you out of the way. Okay, there we go. That's alarming. Ah, shit. Through pain, I find wisdom. Kick that Xenos' ass. Or at the very least, like, do enough damage to buy me a second turn.
Dare these wretched things stand before the Void Admiral of Cesaragon?
Are you done? Holy shit! Okay, that fucking hurt. Alright, I hate to do this, but run the fuck away. Preferably bravely, but you know what? It doesn't have to be brave. Yeah, so just take enough steps back to like lure him away from your boy. And yeah, keep running. Okay, cool, you did lay him flat. This is a dead person. Maybe not. Alright.
When my fleet sails once more, vermin like you shall be strung from my prow.
Okay. Alright, Magos. I'm gonna strongly advise you to run the fuck away. Thank you. Alright, Servitor. Smashy the bad man. Hide behind the pillar. I hope like how that line of sight works. Oh, fuck.
Do not think to challenge us, we who killed our gods.
Slash salute, Magos. No, I just... Put your gun away, please. Is this far enough away? I don't think they can hit me from here. Anything I can smash. Fascinating.
Can you hear the trembling of the stars? Can you feel the whole galaxy's terror?
Honestly, I'm just hoping that that tomb doesn't do what I think it does. Holy shit, you move like a mile a minute. No, not delay turn. What I want you to do is very bravely run the fuck away. Out of range, out of range. That's right, and now you stand right there and draw fire, Servitor. did it! We did the thing! Barely winning, still winning, kids. Your cohort successfully survived the Xenos life forms. I think if I hadn't have fucked up that one turn, I might have been able to run away. Report, Kefra. Well, we got the squad out alive, Magos. That has to count as a victory under the circumstances. We encountered a Necron warform of capability well beyond our expectations. Yes, I do not need to hold my emotional engrams. However, one battle won is not a success. We will eventually face losses on this mission. When this happens, we must press on, beyond our failures, to reach success. And there is something else. The reanimation. The Necrons are waking up. It started and Risk stumbled on the tomb, but our arrival is accelerating the process. That obelisk may have been a form of intruder alarm. Now the sarcophagi in the tomb are starting to open. Then we no longer enjoy the luxury of time. Whatever we do on Silva Tenebris, it must be done before the Necrons awaken completely. We do not even know yet how far the tomb complex extends. We are under the gun then. Omnissiah preserve us. If our duty is over easy. If our duty is ever easy. I return sorrow and despair from my emotional corpse. But see, they lack the logic to determine decision-making. Instead, I choose to quarantine them and adjust our approach. The word of the Omnissiah teaches us that when one method fails, another must be sought until all are exhausted. Then, what are your orders, Magos? This Qatari will explore the tomb chamber by chamber and maintain a foothold. My tech priests will be deployed to achieve crucial objectives and respond to crises. Time may be a factor, but our mission can only be achieved with the thoroughness of a full deployment. I shall mobilize the Skitari immediately, Magos. Opportunity detected. Leader forms of Necrons rarely/never observed. Potential of +++ intelligence on Necrons added to sum total of human knowledge. Imperative. Focus on acquiring artifacts/intelligence/data from. We're completely ignoring you. You know this, right? Like, we only care about knowledge. You can pretty much just be quiet. Hold your blasphemous tongue, Scaviola. You console the abandonment of our very souls. Life of Archmagos Borasis, Appendix 9. Our only objective should be death to the alien and all his works. All else is deviance from the Omnissiah's creed. If intelligence gain equals true, then go to victory. Offer some retrieval. To face an enemy unknown is to fight in the dark. Better in ignorance than in heresy. I return frustration at your conflict, and choose to experience it. There will be bloodshed enough on Silva Tenebris without the Magi coming to blows. And our purpose we are united. This is the will of the Omnissiah. And it shall be done. It's right. It's damn right. It will be done. Yes, it shall be done. Alright, so, Magos. The readings from the tomb are troubling. The Skitari have been monitoring the structure we uncovered, and what they have found gives me grave concern. Explain, Xenobiologist. This song is such a bop. The Necron construct forms are waking up. It seems Magos Reshak accidentally began the process when our intrusion into the structure hastened it. These Necron reanimation protocols are continuing in the tomb we entered, and from the energy spikes across the region, there are other structures yet to be uncovered. My plan for the exploration of Silva Tenebris will locate these structures and contain the constructs within. That may not be enough, Magos. I have detected a repeating pattern in the reanimation protocols and the rate the Necrons are awakening. They are speeding up. Can you be certain? The Necrons are machines. Machines act according to patterns and programs. If the reanimation protocols continue to accelerate, they will fully awaken every Necron on this planet in 264 hours. Given the extent of the buried structures, that will constitute a Necron army beyond this mission's ability to contain. I see. Then our time here is limited. Strategic calculations indicate time spent deployed on missions will affect the overall number of missions we'll be able to deploy. I will send Skitarii scouting parties to discover other tombs and create forward positions for your high-priority mission, sire. If the threat on Silva Tenebris is not assessed and eliminated before full reanimation is achieved, we will be forced to abandon the planet. Look at the top left corner of the screen. This is the Necron Awakening Meter. It shows you how many Necron tombs have awoken on Silva Tenebris. Try and gather as much information as tech before reaching 100. As much information as tech, as possible. Maybe that's an English thing to, give me a sentence fragment there. I think English people do that sometimes. I fear they are right. I feel fear too. That is part of my humanity I have chosen to retain. But I can quarantine it in my neurovaults and choose instead to focus on what must be done. We must choose our missions wisely. It will not be easy. The Omnissiah did not send us here to do anything easy. The threat to humanity present on this world will be eliminated, or we shall not leave. Thus, the equation is balanced. It is the will of the machine god. Acropus sector located. The tomb is bathed in a sickly green light that serves not to illuminate, but only to make the shadows deeper. Every surface seems connected via filaments of alien light. The design here speaks of Xenos tech heresy, forbidden knowledge, and a structure as alive and aware as anything inhabiting it. Early exploratory readings indicate that the walls are made of substances not known to the rituals of metallurgy. Abstract designs carved into this substance suggest unknown regions of space, mapped according to some alien understanding. The weight of such blasphemy slows the steps of the first troops to enter here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough, but it seems unlikely they are the only dangers here. Welcome to the Sastus Metallicum, an Arc Mechanicus class battleship. This class of ship is one of the largest in the Imperium, and is only afforded to the Adeptus Mechanicus. From here, you'll be able to customize your tech priests and prepare for the missions ahead. You can select missions from the character portraits on the left of the screen. Before we go on a mission, we should inspect and equip our tech priests. Head over to the Cohort tab. Alright. Welcome to the Cohort quarters. Here you shall see all the available tech priest and troop units currently unlocked. Troop units are shown at the top of the screen. Here, you can see what skills each troop has available and all statistics for each unit. Tech priests are shown in the bottom 6 slots. Left mouse button at tech priest to begin customization. I'm pretty sure this guy's dead. Welcome to the Tech Priest customization screen. There are many ways to customize a Tech Priest. You can change their weapons, body augments, backpack upgrades, and more. You can upgrade your Tech Priests. Head to the Disciplines button near the Tech Priest's portrait now. This is the Discipline screen. From here, you can upgrade your Tech Priests using Blackstone. Each discipline is focused on a different playstyle. Select one of the skills from one of the 6 discipline skill trees now. Okay, I mean, that's kind of what we want. Command and machine, they wield the often rare trait of charisma. Ooh. An often overlooked discipline, the Tech Auxilium takes on tasks that other Tech Priests avoid. They're the oil within an engine. Okay, so that's like support, Lex Mechanic, rigorous catalogers. Lex Mechanics compile, analyze, and run data entry tasks. They are capable of finding valuable data among indecipherable tasks, maps, or other obscure forms such as enemy weaknesses in battle. Engineer. Unlike other priests, Engineers are found to serve on almost every Imperial planet in the galaxy, seeing to the well-being and maintenance of all things mechanical. Dominus is heavily trained in the art of war, using their skills to monitor and calculate highly complex battle maneuvers in the blink of an eye. Well, Apprentice Jeremiah, let's do this. In order to upgrade, you must have enough Blackstone. When you rank up, you'll gain augment slots, skills, and body parts. Having a diverse team is advised. However, the choice is all yours. Tech priests can be multidisciplined, meaning they can learn skills from more than one discipline. You have enough augment capacity to equip this tech priest with a weapon. You can see the capacity amount for items within its tooltip. Drag a weapon onto a slot using LMB. It will take up one of your tech priest's augment capacity slots. To gain more AC slots, upgrade your tech priest. So, like, I can give the man an axe. Oh, cool, and I can give him one of these. So let's see. I probably want to put, like, an electrical thing. Is that what I do? Yeah. Okay, so Explorator's like our meat guy. Alright, well that's what Jeremiah's doing then. And let's see about this guy. Let's give him this. Oh, I can give him 2 guns. Oh, duh. So I think this makes you into like meat shield. So I'll give you those two. And you'll be like a gun priest. It'll be great. Okay, that's great. I think that's enough for one moment. And yeah, we'll let it sit there.